Peanut meant everything. I only now realize I never fully appreciated her. Yeah. Okay. Alright, guys. Okay, so not going to be a super long stream tonight, but I did want to go a couple hours because tonight was the draft and some people might have some things they want to talk about with regards to that.
LMAO Bronny. I truly did not predict that he wouldn't get taken in the first round because I thought that the idea of him... I think Rich Paul kind of fucked himself. Excuse me. Like, LeBron might be really mad at Rich Paul. Because Rich Paul's gone on the warpath over the last couple of days before the draft saying, I want to stress absolutely that Bronny and LeBron are not a package deal. If you draft Bronny, there is no guarantee LeBron will sign with your team. And it's not like you can hold his son hostage. It's sort of like invited by dipshit comments like Bill Simmons is. Who was talking about using Bronny as leverage and holding him hostage and all that kind of shit. So I think that the GMs around the league believed Rich Paul, so they're actually just looking at Bronny as a player on his own merits, and no one took him. And then historically weak draft.
According to ESPN, he is the 25th best player left, so strictly speaking, he should be drafted. Barely.
He is not the 25th best player left. He wasn't even top 10 on his team, and his team wasn't even good enough to make the fucking tournament. And again, as I often have to bring up, Bronny is the only person I have ever seen on a televised competitive basketball game. The only person I've ever seen have to look at the ball as he dribbles. If he really does only get looked at on his own merit instead of being a package deal with his dad, he's not going to be drafted.
Bundle up. God, let's do this.
So, I didn't pay very much attention to this draft because it's a terrible draft. I don't think anybody can blame me for that one. I legitimately don't know who the guy that went number 1 overall is. Like, I don't know anything about him. I looked at his name tonight after he got picked, and I was like, I have no idea who that is. That's how bad this draft is, man.
I'll end this.
And that's what I was trying to tell people. I'm like, look, if you think that this draft is good, it's because you're a fucking mongoloid whose team is bad, and you're coping as hard as you possibly can to think and hope and pray that this is a good draft, but this is not a good draft. Last year was the year to tank. This year was the year to trade your pick. So, yeah, like a lot of these people are just gonna, like...
I knew you'd come through, Cloud. After processing the
get
intel
fucked
you
on pretty
gathered
hard.
and importing it into our
Like, I know Titan was upset that the Heat drafted the center that he was looking at, but I'm all like, the guy's probably gonna suck. Like, Jovic, guaranteed he's already better than whoever that guy is. And like we've been molding and developing Jovic for years to already fill the same spot that this guy's gonna fill. Like he's a big time backup. Like he's third string center at best, second string if we decide to move Bam to power forward.
Which I think might happen.
I don't think it's that good of a decision because you'd want to get in today's NBA, you'd want to get a power forward that can actually really space the floor and shoot threes. And we've had a guy like that for the last couple of years, including our finals run last season. And Bam doesn't have that shot. And the thing is that Bam's the best defender on the team. He's probably just going to end up guarding the center anyway. Like if we play Denver, do you think that in this scenario where Jovic is starting at center, do you think Jovic is going to guard Jokic or Bam? Like, what's the point of moving him? You know, and then people say it's because you want to have, more size, and it's all like, if you just had Jovic playing power forward, for instance, or, whatever, or like, the dream scenario. I'm not even saying that we would do this, but let's say that last season, for this hypothetical, we actually secured Porzingis in the trade. We'd play him at power forward, Black.
Yes.
So this guy, he's 7 foot tall, which is nice. But his fundamentals are not going to be anywhere near where Jovic's already is. I can't really say that this guy's going to be anything other than, maybe 8 minutes a game. So I'm like, whatever.
So
yeah, this guy Zachary Restack or whatever. I've never even heard of him either.
Yeah. I wonder, it's a troubling sign that year after year after year, the top draft picks seem to be foreign born. Like, they don't even play college basketball. They're from Lithuania, they're from France. It's like we're doing something wrong in America right now, breeding basketball players or something.
I'm not 100% sure. I think people are overreacting to how good so many foreign players are. But I don't know if this guy should have gone first overall. I don't think he would have. Wemby's a different case because, he was intergalactically hyped even if he sucked. They were still taking him first anyway. But yeah, like this guy, I can't find fucking highlights of this dude anywhere. But I can find highlights of the dude that Miami took because he actually played for Indiana. But I'm like, I have no idea who the fuck this guy is.
Yeah, the guy the Bucks took apparently averaged 3 points per game last year or something.
Jesus. That's hilarious.
The interesting thing is the Lakers actually made a great pick. Like, instead of taking Bronny, they actually took a guy who fell a few spots further than he should have, who should be really good for them pretty much immediately. Like, they could have gone full dumbass and taken Bronny, but they actually ended up doing something that I think was really good. It's like the opposite of the Lonzo Ball pick, where they had the opportunity to take players who were much better than Lonzo Ball, but because of the Lonzo Ball Magic Johnson hype, they just were like, oh, we have Magic Johnson in our front office, so we have to take the Magic Johnson like player in this draft.
I cannot fucking believe why this guy got taken first overall, man. I don't get it. Like, I'm watching some YouTube clips of the guy, I'm like, this doesn't look like first overall. Fuck, in his scouting report, there's more footage of people actually in the NBA than him, because they're talking about like, oh yeah, here's comparisons to the guy. Kevin Durant, Jason Tatum, Steph Curry, and I'm all like, are you just naming names because this guy got taken first overall? Hey, let's do some comparisons to Anthony Bennett. Oh man, he'll play just like Dirk. Are you stupid? Like,
yeah, I mean, I at least knew who Andrea Bargnani was. I knew who Andrew Bogut was. If you get what I'm getting at there, yeah.
Yeah, this kid, I got no idea what the fuck.
The guy who went number 2 overall is also foreign born.
I think they took him first overall literally only because he won the 2024 Euro Cup Rising Star Award, which is the best player under 22. And that same award Wembanyama won last year. I think that's the only reason why they took this guy.
The guy the Lakers got only dropped that far, according to GMs, because they felt like he was too old. They wanted to take, like, teenagers and stuff, and he's, like, 21 or something. It's like, man, fucking bite me. If he's good, he's good. It's not that big a deal.
Right, that's insane. Yeah, it's insanely retarded. It's like, first of all, when you take a guy who's a little bit older, you know, he's more developed, so you have a better idea for what he's actually capable of. When you take a guy who's 19, you're betting it all on upside, but he could just as easily end up being Tyler Hero.
Yeah, the Bucks drafted a guy who, by the time he's ready to play in the NBA, Giannis will probably be retired or something.
Hey, like a 13-year-old.
I'm exaggerating, but the point is, like, the obsession with youth is kind of, I don't know, it's gone too far. Yeah, Zach Edey went top 10, which doesn't really surprise me that much.
Oh. Yeah, they took the youngest player in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, it's dumb, because it's like, why? Like, what's the actual reason? You know? Because even guys who ended up being amazing later on that were taken out of, like, high school, some of them still struggled. Like T-Mac. There was an adjustment. Some guys are good right away, but you could name on one hand the number of guys that got taken that young and were good right away. I can only think of LeBron and KG right now. Kobe took a long time to get good.
Yeah. And, like, the Bucks are trying to win right now. I don't know. It's a weird choice to me.
Right.
I don't like it.
So, just what in the fuck are they thinking? I can tell you exactly what they're thinking. They let Glenn make this pick.
Yeah.
If I was a Bucks fan, the moment they hired him, I would have stopped watching.
Hard
Because
pill
it's
to
only
swallow.
going to get worse. Yeah, it's only going to get worse from here. It's already over. It never even began.
I mean, somebody's going to take Bronny, right? If he's there at the final pick of the draft, somebody will just be like, ah, fuck it, right? Like, there's no way he goes undrafted.
Let's check. Hold on. I want to see the pick order for the second round. 43rd is the Heat's second round pick. I think they'll take him there to initiate the hilarity. We did it. What fucking team logo is that? I can't even tell. What the hell? Bro, the Clippers' new fucking logo looks like shit. Yeah.
How long have they been using that? They unveiled it in February of this year. And because the off-season has technically begun with the draft, this is their first chance to use it, so they're using it. That's why I couldn't tell what the fuck it was. Black!
Does it have
Oh
like
god,
a...
those jerseys.
Does it have like a Clipper ship on it or something?
Yes, I'll show you, because like, when you think about it, it's a clever design, but clever design doesn't mean shit. It looks terrible. Because, like, when you're looking at it, you're like, what the hell's going on there?
Chocobo, chocobo. I'm on a chocobo. You're on a chocobo.
How the hell is anybody supposed to know that that's an LA team? And if that logo is ever looked at as being small, like if you're looking at something on your phone, or if you're doing like I'm doing and looking at ESPN's webpage to check out the draft order, you look at that and you're like, what the fuck is that? It just looks like a blob.
Yeah, hold on. Let me take a look here.
Yeah, the Lakers have a second round pick. It's the 25th pick, so the hold on. A couple second round picks had been forfeited because of tampering from various teams, so there's only 28 picks in the second round. Lakers have the fourth to last pick in the second round.
Who has the final pick of the draft?
Final one's the Mavericks.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean...
However, the Celtics pick right before the Lakers do. They have the 24th pick in the second round, the Lakers the 25th. That would be hilarious. If Bronny was still on the table, then they do that Bill Simmons holding them hostage thing. That would be really funny.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the Lakers had the opportunity to take Bronny with their pick, and then they actually took like an actual human. So, yeah, I think LeBron's gone, and they know it.
I did see a thing on Twitter the other day basically saying, like, the Lakers have said they're willing to give LeBron the supermax, like the maximum amount they can pay him, and they'll do whatever it takes to keep him around, but no indication on whether or not that would work.
Asuka laughing hysterically. Oh my god, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. The game comes to a halt as the crowd starts booing Coach Redick and cheering for LeBron. The referees intervene, trying to calm the situation.
Well, yeah, that's why LeBron's going to leave. Because
Exactly.
JJ Redick said the...
Get your act together. What the hell, Coach? You heard me. Like, I had to post it because it was so fucking funny, just the nonsensical aspect of Asuka communicating with JJ Redick, which makes him say the word for no reason. And then at the end, as he's leaving after he's been ejected, he says, "Thanks for the assist, Asuka." And it's like, what did she even do? But anyway, I DM'd you the new logo and the
Yeah.
jerseys.
Yeah. I'll get used to it eventually, I guess. I mean, the old logos are always going to seem better to us, I think.
Not bad.
Yeah, probably, but like this one, there's just too much going on. But like I said, you know, when you really look at it, it is very clever, but there's too much going on there. You know, it just looks like a blob.
Like, the old Dolphins logo with the dolphin holding the football wearing the helmet is way better than the current Dolphins logo.
Oh, absolutely. I remember when they first unveiled the new Dolphins logo, and I looked at it, and I was like, this looks like some fucking, like, 1990s Southwestern design. Like,
No, hey, big country. But yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you a picture right here. I don't know if you remember this or if you ever had it, but like in the 90s, this was like the standard looking paper cup. Like this fucking design was like everywhere and used in everything. So when I saw that new Dolphins logo, I was like, that looks like something that they would put, like at the wall at a community pool when they serve drinks in a cup like that. That's what the Dolphins
Yeah.
logo looked like to me.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that. That's all over the damn place. I've seen that playing.
Right, so when I saw that, I was like, oh man, that just looks like slop.
What about the old Grizzlies logo with the actual Grizzly dribbling the basketball?
I like that. I also like the old Raptors logo with the stain.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one.
I also like the old Raptors mascot that fell down.
Who was the mascot that, like, died because he was being, like, suspended in midair, and...
That was the Nuggets mascot. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Did he die, or did he fall unconscious? I can't remember.
He was being lowered to the ground on a wire thing that the harness, if it's attached improperly, can very easily cut off the blood flow, which makes you lose consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like he's dead because, of course, he's unconscious. So it's hilarious because it looks like the fucking arena just delivered a dead mascot to the fans. Obviously, they lost. And he's like, here, use this. Punish him to make yourselves feel better. For the $15 beer. Actually, I saw an infographic that showed that the Rockies actually have the cheapest beer out of any MLB stadium.
I mean, that's like... It's because who sponsors the stadium, right? That kind of makes sense, I guess.
More than likely, but in comparison, the Rockies sell beer for $3. And some teams charge $19.
Yeah. It's pricey. I've seen it get up there in price for sure, so I believe it.
The Washington Nationals charge $15 a beer.
Who the fuck can get drunk when you're paying $15 a beer?
Real. And yeah, at Coors Field, the Rockies charge you $3 a beer. Blue Jays charge you $4.44 a beer. The Angels charge you $4.50. The most common price is $5. Where you got the Diamondbacks, the Braves, the Twins, the Padres, the Mariners, the Royals, the Guardians, the Rays, the Marlins, and the Cardinals with only 25 cents more, all charge $5 a beer. You know, imagine how rich that one Bills fan must be who was like vomiting into his hand because of how drunk he was. Actually, let me check NFL beer prices now that I think about it.
Yeah, the Mercedes Dome, where the Falcons play, actually, they do a thing where their food is extremely cheap. They figure if you're paying the exorbitant ticket prices, then they should just give you a break on the food. You can get a lot of food for like $20. They were showing like a graphic.
But they have the second most expensive beer in the league at $7. Most expensive beer is the Cardinals at $8.15. Falcons $7 in
Wow.
second place.
Okay, so
Actually,
I guess it's just their food.
Hold on. I'm sorry. This is not in order of actual most expensive. It's just a list.
Okay.
Oh, it's an alphabetical order based off of the city. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So yeah, the Falcons are at $7. This may end up being the cheapest. And I found that because I was scrolling down, and my answer to the Bills fan bills is $9.20 a beer. That Bills fan must have paid at least $300 to barf into his hand. I'll search for the most expensive beer.
How much did Sean McDermott? How much did Sean McDermott drink before he decided to run a fake punt with DeMar Hamlin in a playoff game?
At least a couple grand. Okay, I think we have our winner, but I'll keep scrolling just to be sure. And wow, Dolphins actually have the cheapest beer in the league at $5 a beer.
Respectable.
The most expensive beers, and this makes sense because they share the same stadium. The Rams and the Chargers, $13.75 a beer.
Yeah, that's just foul. No wonder no one goes to Chargers games. And for all the other reasons, they don't go to Chargers games too.
Also, all those other reasons.
So many reasons to not go to a Chargers game, and no reasons to go to a Chargers game.
Yeah, the guy on the mic wasn't paying attention. Down, so like the mascot's unconscious, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, is he dead?" Because all he saw out of the corner of his eye was the mascot touching down, and he's not looking at. Yeah.
Makes me think of, do you remember the Travis Scott concert where, like, a bunch of people in the crowd died from crowd crush?
Oh, Jesus.
This took place in Houston several years ago. And, like, Travis Scott saw people dying, but he didn't want to stop the concert. So it got to the point where there were literally, like, paramedics and ambulances pulling up to the front of the concert so they could, like, pull the dead bodies away. And he's, like, just looking at them, taking the bodies off while continuing to sing like he's giving them a walk-off song or something. Hey man, it's me. It's Bill Nye, the science guy. Well, Miller pitches a lot better at home, right? In fact, this whole team plays strangely better at home. It should not be this drastic of a drop-off when you go on the road. So the good news is we're coming back home, so that's good, but like, man. 2 really tough teams in a row.
Too easy.
Allow me.
It wins.
Feel the breeze. Get him.
What? Do I not have any arrow spells equipped? That is so weird.
Roar!
Go on.
How?
Bring it. Stay strong.
I think Munoz is going to hit the IL. So, I don't know what the fuck we're going to do if the offense doesn't blow up. We need the offense to start scoring like 8 runs a game, so the bullpen doesn't have to pitch high leverage spots.
That'll do.
Okay, feel like Julio's gone through 3 separate slumps already this year. It's starting to drive me crazy.
Calling wind.
Like, slumps are one thing, everybody slumps, but we're halfway through the season, and I feel like he's gone through 3 separate slumps. It's like, give me a fucking break, man. Do something.
Dangerous fiends may be in the vicinity. Exercise caution. Rare golem variants detected. Commencing guidance protocol. Strictly speaking, golems are not living creatures. They're
I got your
soulless
number.
dolls, animated only by the light streams. It is thought that the ancients created them long ago with their unique technology. Though it remains unclear why they would have left their constructs in a place like this.
Scatter.
We may never know the answer. After the disappearance
I'm
of their
disheartened
masters,
by the
golems
lack of
fell
interest in
into
fixing
disrepair,
things right now. It
corrupted
seems
by
like
impurities
they're going to
flowing
wait
their
for them to actually fall into second place before they fix it.
Put an end to their destructive
That's what it
rampage.
feels like right now.
For the sake of the locals, if nothing else.
Instead of being proactive, they're going to be reactive, and I'm not happy about it. Not that I love any of the trade offers out there, and I don't know if trades are even going to fix anything, but you're obligated to try, right? Like, there's a report earlier today that the Astros are going to push really, really hard to trade for Vlad Guerrero. Like, the Astros aren't even 500, and they're trying to figure out how they can go balls to the wall to make a run this year. Like, if that Houston team is thinking about making a big trade for Guerrero, this Mariners team needs to be all in equally. And I don't know, I'm not feeling it.
Still here.
Wait a minute.
Too bad.
Who the hell told him to do that, by the way? Who the hell told him to change his swing when he had won Rookie of the Year and been to the home run derby twice? Hey, God fucking damn, man.
All good. Roar!
Come on! Keep it up! Yeah, there!
Scatter. Calling
And
wind.
say I'm surprised.
How? Calling
No
wind.
being can stand against
The Rangers are still kind of sucking, so I don't know how much we're going to have to worry about them making the big surge. I can say that.
Wow, I almost feel sorry for them. Bring it!
Storm's
You
coming.
got this under control.
Scatter.
Whoa!
Rat eliminated.
Wow.
Next time, see if you can clear all the objectives too.
So anyway, Snacks, how was your day?
It was alright, I'm just super tired.
Yeah, one more day. Then... I can't do this anymore. I'm out of here. Okay.
Out of our way. Let's finish this. You're done.
Not that you're necessarily going to be able to say too much about it, but based off your initial impression, are you okay with what the Heat did tonight in the draft? It seemed like at least a pretty reasonable thing to do.
When you need size, they took a guy who's 7 foot tall. I get it. I think that they could have done much worse. However, this draft sucks. So I don't really know what else could have been done. But at least Pat's like trying.
Yeah. And I guess they're saying that Butler's not going to sign an extension right now, even though he's eligible. He's going to let things play out. He's there for 2 more years anyway. Which...
Yeah, it's because the Heat have made it very clear to him that they're not going to sign a humongous fucking supermax for him. So he's betting on himself because he's like, well, I'm going to make sure that you guys do. You know, I want the max money. So, you know, Jimmy's bet on himself before, and it's always worked out. So I completely understand.
Getting older.
But exactly, you know, you're not always gonna come out ahead on that.
Whoa.
I know you snuck a shot of me earlier.
Nothing sneaky about it.
Is that so? Hey, let's get a selfie together, okay? Come here. Oh, perfect.
The Brian Wu thing really made me want to put my fist through the fucking wall, man. It's his hamstring. It's not even related to the arm injury. It's not related to the elbow at all. It's just something completely different. It's like, can we get a fucking break with this guy? He's so good.
Let's take the photo and go.
Sure, sounds good. Wow, it looks exactly like the photo they gave us. Guess we gotta get these back to Caesar, huh?
The Mets are now 500. How did that happen? Wild, wacky.
You know, in their last 8 games, the Marlins are 5-3.
All right.
And we still don't have 30 wins on the season.
Hugh Malding Pym.
Yeah. 28 and 52. Have to win 24 straight games just to be 500.
I think that would be the all-time record. That would be hysterical.
Yeah, if I remember right, the all-time record is, I think, 19 from the Indians some years ago. I was close. 22. The New York Giants allegedly had the longest one at 26 in 1916. But a lot of people dispute that and think that it's complete bullshit. Also because that win streak includes a tie, which they said that it doesn't interfere with the win streak according to what it was back then.
Come on.
With ya.
So everyone says that the Indians, that 23-game win streak is actually the best one. Because 22 wins in a row has never been done before.
Chill. Now, you're mine. Let's go.
Chocobo, choco,
Man.
choco, chocobo. I'm on a chocobo. You're on a chocobo.
LeBron should be live streaming him watching the draft on Twitch or something. And as soon as Bronny gets drafted, to the team, and he's like,
I didn't hear how you started that. What?
no, LeBron should be like live streaming him watching the draft on Twitch
Oh my
in order
God.
to drive interest on his son and be like, whoever I'm signing with whoever drafts Bronny. Like that would have been fascinating to see how inflated his value becomes.
What's really funny is that obviously Rich Paul is LeBron's puppet. We all know that. Rich Paul is not powerful enough to walk off the reservation and do his own thing. So him saying what was said about Bronny and LeBron not being a package deal is LeBron speaking through Rich Paul because he wouldn't be allowed to make a statement like that. And I know that LeBron did that because he doesn't want to end up playing for a team like the Pistons. Where he's like, oh hell no, I don't want to end up on that dog shit team. There's no fucking shot. No shot that I want to end up there. But by saying that and having the league take it seriously, it's potentially risking his kid not even getting drafted. And if he does end up an undrafted free agent, I got to imagine Cleveland signs him to a minimum deal. Just to get LeBron to come back for the retirement tour.
LeBron would react like, he'd be like fucking Charlie when the boss comes in and is like, guess who just got a job to go make the president smile?
Then he did the Charlie Brown thing. That was great.
I think that's how LeBron would react. I gotta go back to fucking Cleveland.
I think the way LeBron would react is he would shut the door to the Cleveland arena, and he'd be like, "None of you chuds are leaving until you realize that this show's making for."
Just a basketball player. It's not like he's important or something.
I like how at the boss's wedding, Charlie got really drunk, So he was talking about this new guy he met, Jambu, and how he could be the fifth smiling friend. And then a couple episodes later, Tyler actually is the fifth smiling friend, but we only hear about him through the box. Oh man. They should go back and like re-edit that episode and be like the sixth smiling friend. And then just have him as he's reciting all the members, just throws Tyler in there.
What if there's a season 3 episode where they have to make like LeBron James smile, and then they animate LeBron like he was in the Meat Canyon LeBron video?
I was just about to say they have the meat.
Dribble these cheeks, Bugs.
I think Charlie'd be dressed up in his Van Helsing outfit.
Frowning, friends? Oh, no, Pim. It's just a little bit of friendly competition is all.
You need a peanut jig of your own.
Well, I don't know what that peanut and that fellow over there are saying. Why did you invite us here if you're not going to listen to any of our advice?
My sensors indicate the presence of a unique life.
I like how they manage to do these super random and weird and nonsensical Family Guy-like skits, but they make them actually fit into the episode instead of like doing cutaway gags like Family Guy does. You know what I mean?
Feeling good. Now.
That's impressive.
Or perhaps those who tried fell prey to the beast's hallucinogens. Sightings of this bear are rare still, making this a golden opportunity. Remember though, keep an eye on those tail feathers.
This homeless man won't move, so I am spraying him with dirty brown water.
Just know I'm cheering
Buzz
for
off.
You did it.
Wow! What a fight!
This ends here. Now.
I know you can do this.
Come on. It's on now.
Just warming up.
Not looking good. That's it.
That was close.
Sloppy.
So I don't need to host anymore.
I can
Let's
win
do
this.
this.
That's it.
Gotcha. There. Bring it. This one's for you. Bingo. Come on.
There.
Your strength knows no
Want to
bounds.
go on Oaks.
Calling lightning.
Dude, I couldn't focus
Battle
on what you were saying with it because I was looking at that gigantic thing on your face.
Go.
Why are you dressed like that? You asked me to wear this.
Magnificent work, Cloud. Have this region's fiends proved a fitting challenge?
One glance at the data will tell you they are clearly no match for him.
I don't recall asking you. If you haven't noticed, I'm trying to have a conversation with Cloud. So please quit fighting.
Cloud, if you're in need of a challenge, know that another combat trial awaits you.
NBA scouts expect Marquette guard Tyler Kolek to go undrafted after he recorded only a 7% on his Wonderlic IQ test. Reports surfaced earlier this year that Kolek couldn't read. Yo, check this out.
Wow. The lowest Wonderlic score by any NBA player ever recorded. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I love his comment. He didn't go to Marquette to play school. Oh man.
So
Yeah, I agree with what this guy said. He intentionally tanked it.
well, does that mean he would like J.R. Smith every game because he can't read the scoreboard, so he doesn't know the score? So he'd like dribble the clock out when it's tied?
It's a great question. Like, what the fuck? How does he know who he's passing it to?
Let's do this. Come on. Come on.
Marquette's the Dwayne Wade link, right?
Yes.
That'll do.
That's it.
Keep underestimating Chalmers.
See ya. One's for you.
Man, will there ever be as much airtime spent discussing a guy who won't even get drafted in the NBA draft as there was for Bronny?
Going
One
in.
more shot.
Well, he's already the most discussed
Never in
second
doubt.
round pick of all time if he gets taken second.
Mhm.
He's already the guy who's been talked about the most during the first round who didn't get taken in the first round.
The only other candidate I can think of would be like Rashard Lewis. He got invited to the draft and then sat in the green room for forever waiting to get picked.
NBA champion Rashard Lewis. Let's fucking go.
Nothing to it.
Ah. I guess everybody liked that trade that the Blazers did, but I gotta be honest, as someone who watches a decent amount of NBA basketball, I did not know who that was.
Yeah, I
Like-
didn't either.
I don't know if I'm not paying attention or something, but like I
It's
thought they basically just gave it away.
There are a number of Blazers fans in the community, so they're all gonna rant and rave and cheer because this is Cronin doing something again, and this is coming hot off the heels of the Celtics winning the championship, which was Cronin doing.
Mhm.
So they're really feeling like, you know, like he's like the new Pat Riley, or like the new Brad Stevens, or the new Danny Ainge, or like he can't do anything wrong. So like, holy shit, this move is obviously incredible, and it's like, I don't even know who that is.
Well, I mean, I don't see very many Blazers fans defending hiring Chauncey Billups, so they don't defend everything he does.
Easy.
I really wanted Chauncey to be good. I'm disappointed he doesn't really yet.
I
Although,
did too, because
he'll probably be
everyone
good
was all like,
eventually.
right, everyone kept talking, oh my god, Chauncey Billups is a rapist, and I'm like, you please let him
Shut
do
up.
something, and that's the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, he'll probably go to another place and be a good coach because that's how things go. For
You're
him.
mine.
Which also makes sense because a lot of former players take a while to become good coaches anyway. Although some of them are so bad they don't even get the second chance, like Derek Fisher. I legit don't even remember Derek Fisher being the coach of the Knicks. I feel like he got fired after 2 games because he was over so quickly.
Going in.
That's over.
Yeah. Well, I was really mad Monday when we didn't put Munoz in one batter earlier than we did. But looking at what Munoz did today, maybe that's why he didn't go in when he did. Maybe we were actually trying to not put him out there because we know he doesn't have it right now. Like, that was ugly. We could have put Rojas out there instead of Munoz today, and it would have produced the same result.
Chocobo, choco, chocobo. I'm on a chocobo. You're on a chocobo.
Yeah. Did you see the tweet I sent you earlier today, by the way?
Let me check. Oh, the Nate Silver thing?
Yeah.
I did see it. I gotta be honest though, while I agree that, of course, because I've been saying it literally since 2020, that if they don't rig it, if they don't cheat, then Trump should obviously win. I don't see a reality where Trump wins the electoral college but loses the popular vote, like in 2016. I just really don't see that happening.
That's not going to happen. And I mean, he has Biden winning the popular vote by 0.1%, and in order to win the election, Biden probably has to win the popular vote by like 3%, realistically. So that's not a realistic scenario right now, to win popular vote and lose the electoral college. Absolutely.
Yeah, like, I don't really see that happening. However, people in 2020, if, you accept Biden's election as legitimate, then you got to sit there and say that people were not worried about the economy because the economy was good. And they had forgotten what a bad economy felt like. So after 4 years of getting raped, they're like, you know what? I literally don't even care about anything else. I just want to have a job again.
I mean, that's usually how elections go. The economy is the most important thing. 2020 was, a little different because you had COVID going on.
Plus race riots.
Yeah, but usually it is about the economy.
Oh, my Steam just reminded me. I have very exciting news about Total War Warhammer.
Okay.
The leaks that I was telling you about a while ago, that it looked like it was like 9/11 over there because they were making terrible decisions. The fan outrage and backlash that they got from that was so extraordinary that they completely scrapped those plans, and they came out with a video today or yesterday, one of the two, where they were announcing what's next, and they were talking about the new DLC, and wouldn't you know it, it's a ton of stuff that the fans begged for years. And they're like, yeah, we're going to do this because we made money the last time we did this, so we want to make money again, and we'll do this. And it's all like, it is astonishing to me how these guys keep making the same fucking mistake where, like, the bigwigs in charge are like, we know better than those stupid customers. Let's do this thing. We'll make a ton of money that way. And then the fans just, like, fucking riot, and they're like, you dumb sacks of shit, if you do this, you're not getting a cent.
Kinda in a rush.
And then they're like, oh crap, then we'll all be fired. And they're like, you know what, maybe just this once, we should actually give the fans what they want. And then everyone's like, yeah, this is amazing. So, like, people are already pre-ordering the thing in record numbers.
That's it.
And I'm like, why don't you just do that from the start, guys? Like, how many times are we gonna go through this? At least something good is happening, but I'm still sitting there like, why do companies do this? But anyway, the important thing is that they're actually capable of learning their lesson. Wow. This kid is a complete fucking idiot. I can't believe that. The kid that we drafted, the first thing he says is, man, I can't wait to play on the floor with Bam and have him at the 4. Like, God.
I mean, at the end of the day, positions in modern basketball don't mean anything anymore, do they? It's just like, get your best 5 players on the court at once and figure it out. So it's whatever.
Yeah, I'm just like, what the fuck?
I'm sure you saw that Bam's getting a max. It was announced earlier today.
Yeah, for 3 years.
Makes sense.
So I was like, between this and the Jimmy news, yeah, we're paying Bam a ton of money, and, of course, Bam is patting himself on the back for saying that Bam had about the max contract player, he was absolutely correct. But, long term, very questionable. Because, again, Jimmy's betting on himself, he's done that before, but he still outright said that he's not going to sign an extension. He's gonna hit the free agency in 2025, not because he's leaving, but because he wants to see what his value is, betting on himself. And Bam's only signing for 3 more years, and I'm like, there's a very realistic chance that in 3 seasons from now, this entire team is detonate.
I mean, at that point, it might be time for it to detonate, honestly, if they can't break through.
No time to celebrate.
Yeah, if we haven't by then, yes. Like, if Bam is still guarding the opposing center, and everyone's talking about how the kid we drafted is going to space the floor because I guess he's got a three-point shot, just because he's 2 inches taller than Bam doesn't mean that. Like, what? I don't know, man. None of this makes sense to me.
I mean, the Heat get this draft stuff right more often than the average team, I guess. So, especially when you're like me and you don't watch college basketball or whatever the fuck it's called, FIBA.
I'm not worried about the pick because, like I said, I am so low on this draft that I'm all like, we might as well sign a fucking high schooler. I don't care. Like, if he ends up being even mediocre, I consider it an absolute win. But I'm just like, I just don't understand all the moving Bam to the 4 talk. I'm like, why? He's still gonna guard the other center, so like, what's the? Because like I'm looking at the Heat subreddit right now, and everyone's talking about Bam really wants to move to the 4. Look at all his comments where he says he wants to move to the 4, and I'm like, and he's
From my
still
study
gonna
of ancient
fucking guard the
texts,
opposing center. So
I've
like,
deduced
what
this
does it
place was
do?
built by the Cedric
Hooray,
to
you're a power
house
forward
something
now, yay!
alien.
And now
Precisely
what?
what is unclear.
You still
I
play
remember
exactly
hearing
like a
about
center.
this growing up. You don't think they were talking
Okay,
about the key,
like-
do you?
Perhaps.
I just
But the energy signature would
don't
suggest
know what
otherwise.
the point is. I mean,
Given that it so strongly resembles
if you just
that
go
of a
by
photo
height,
relic,
Charles Barkley
I
should have been a
surmise
shooting
these
guard.
structures were designed to contain one.
You know?
For now, let's continue to restore them. I'm sure we'll find something within. The planet itself is guiding us. I've also developed an additional AI chip for RoboChat. Hopefully, it expedites our work.
All right. Oh god, gears and gambits. Okay, well. Be right back, guys. Okay, I am back. Welcome back.
I hope Kyrie is ashamed of himself.
So apparently NBC is going to cover the Olympics this year, and they're going to use an AI recreation of Al Michaels' voice to commentate.
Why?
That's an interesting one.
What the hell?
I have no idea. But I thought it was pretty funny, so.
2.1 million views. That is.
Maybe that's the key to going viral on X. I just need to start tweeting weird slurs.
Hey, at Richard Sherman. Hey, at Russell Wilson. Oh man, that's funny. Fox fans out here wilding because they took that French kid no one's heard of. Oh my god. It wasn't even on the radar, #1, man.
So you're saying if Bill Simmons was commentating this draft, he would have gone, whoa!
Yeah. If Bill Simmons was commentating this draft, he would have ruined it.
Mm-hmm. I think he possibly ruined this draft.
By being Bill Simmons. Alright, well, anyway, I'm gonna get heading to bed now.
Alright, man. Well, I will see you sometime tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you. Take it easy. Have a nice day. And, remember what SpongeBob said. I'm gonna try to do Croc Square with that first. Alright, take it easy.
See you later. Yeah, we were close. I don't know, Rye Guy. I don't really know any of the players. All right, we did it.
We all talked about coming out to see the canyon one day. That night at the bar, remember?
Yeah. You guys were trying some new cocktails for me.
Yep, this is the one. Bartender, whip me up another Costa del Sol.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Ooh, Jesse.
I'm cutting you off.
Come on, one more couldn't hurt.
Now me, I'm a Cosmo Canyon guy.
That one was pretty good, but it was missing that special flourish.
Guess what I got?
Huh?
Ta-da! Cosmo Salt. Can't call it a Cosmo Canyon without a touch of local flavor, right? Trust me, a dash of this will make all the difference.
What's Cosmo about it?
It's mined from the canyon itself, the birthplace of planetology, and pretty hard to come by, I'll have you know.
Oh my god. That salt's gotta be laced with something. Wow!
You're right! Wow!
It's like a whole new drink.
Man, it's too bad the stuff is so hard to come by. If only I had more.
I thought you might say that. butt out the whole store so you can keep on mixing.
But those will only last us so long. Especially if this Cosmo Canyon becomes a hit. Gonna need to stock up.
In that case, what about a trip to the source, huh? We could all bring back as much salt as we could carry. What do you say?
Count me in. Home of planetology, here we come.
It's gonna be great.
Oh, really?
Huh?
Y'all think we got money to be taking field trips? 'Cause our books say otherwise.
Here.
Huh?
Shit, we gotta go.
There you have it. The boss himself says it's a done deal.
Yeah, the Bucks pick didn't make a lot of sense to me, but
Leader.
that's very surface level.
Honestly, y'all are just too much.
Look, guys, we made it.
Would have liked to have gotten here sooner, but...
Wait, you fixed it already?
Ages ago, slowpokes. Come on, double time.
Coming.
Chocobo, choco. Bo, I'm on a chocobo. You're on a chocobo.
Oh shit. Ooh.
revelation of a dangerous fiend. A vicious dragon seems to have awakened in the Cosmo Canyon region.
Oh, really?
You must slay it, ere the ferric earth is dyed an even darker red.
Okay, I hope there's not stuff here that I can't see on the fucking map. Because if I can't see it on the map, I'm never going to be able to find it. And now he's...
Even are these differences truly?
The planet is also...
Come get a talisman and we got and stones. Our veil. Okay, now this is being in the great outdoors.
The folks here aren't involved with the SRC.
The planet will protect us from the ravages of war, right? Why wouldn't it?
By the boundless grace of the planet, may we enjoy our lives and this meal before us. From our brethren.
It said that these...
All of those souls lost to serve the concert at the Bright Coast.
Planetary assembly, okay.
So this is the famous cave hotel.
Blessings of the planet be upon you. Are you in need of guidance?
Ascendment. Power is in progress. Please be respectful.
Now then. The falling stars have indeed revealed themselves to us. All three of your photographs are precisely what I required. Yes, these will make a marvelous reference for posterity. As always, our planet is as strong as she is beautiful. No matter the calamity, we have no reason whatsoever to fear for her demise.
Interesting.
It appears that there are more comets than were previously observed. Perhaps this is a sign that our planet has, in fact, grown more robust.
Yes, surely it is. And if we take note of their positioning and connect each with lines, just so.
I see it. The pattern.
An unprecedented configuration.
Hey, what did you wish for?
Well, only what anyone else would. I just asked the stars to protect us from harm.
Right. Of course.
That face you made earlier, what was that about?
Don't know what you mean.
Guess the shooting stars have said their piece.
All right. Yeah, how do I get there? Okay. Oh boy. That was disgusting.
Appany, what are you
Oh yeah,
doing?
Big Country.
Why are you
Darkside
still
Phil was
following
losing
me?
his fucking mind
You know
earlier
I can't ride
tonight,
you
and
anymore.
Bison came out in Street Fighter 6. That's one reason why I turned on the stream so late. I wanted to watch.
I'm sorry, but
Like,
I
he was
can't.
losing his mind.
I just can't.
Says who?
He won his first
You
4
just
placement
watch.
matches,
I'm gonna prove to
and
you
then
that
he
there's no other
lost
bird
like
that can
4 in a
fly
row,
like
and he was
Appany.
like throwing
I
an
will.
absolute fit. It was great. But of course, leaving you. Mhm.
Giddy up, girl!
He actually was doing M. Bison on the day stream today, and he was doing really well. He won almost all of his matches. And then tonight, he sucked for like an hour. And then he actually started playing pretty good again. Like, he's not that bad at the game. It's just the way that he acts when things don't go his way make it really hard to give him any credit for that.
Oh, man.
shit. I didn't get as much out of that as I needed to. Fuck. And how did I not get the points there?
Giddy up, girl! Woohoo!
Damn it. All right, good enough.
You see me? I aced it! And it's all thanks to this chocobo, Apony, the best of the best!
Don't you think I know that?
There's something on your mind. Just say it.
The day I fell, I got overconfident. Figured I had the race in the bag. I started thinking about all the ways I was gonna spend the prize money. I wasn't focused. But when I was rounding the final corner, Apony and we got out of sync. Before I knew it, I was in the dirt. Apony jumped in front to try and protect me, and because of that, she got herself hurt. So I just can't get back in the saddle. I can't. What if I hurt her again? I'd never forgive myself.
You're up, Mr. Merc. Put those chocobo interpreting skills to work.
Huh? It was a terrible accident, but we've learned from that experience and can grow as chocobo and rider and strive to not repeat past mistakes. Once we've healed Shani, let's race together again.
You got that?
Apony. I'll rest up. Do whatever it takes to get back in racing shape. Until then, mind looking after her for me?
You serious?
Well, yeah. She still needs exercise, and I won't be able to take her out for a while. I'd feel better knowing she's in the hands of a rider I can trust. I'm sorry for making you worry, Mom. I promise I won't give up. Not again.
That's all I wanted to hear.
Be warned, when I'm healed up, you're going down.
Bring it on!
Alright. Very nice. I like that.
free in the Cosmo Canyon region. If this video helps you, please like it. Give it silly comment for the algorithm. Don't subscribe to me.
Okay, from 7. Okay. 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 13. Okay, I'm watching a video trying to figure out how to do this. What ramp is that? 16? I think I can just jump there, man. Fuck. Yeah, I totally can.
According to one of the canyon's legends, Bahamut once took shelter somewhere in these lands after being severely wounded in a fierce battle. Its scarlet hue is said to represent the divine protection the Earth bestowed upon it during the entity's long convalescence.
Oh boy, I don't like that. I don't like this. Fuck. What? Oh, I waited too fucking long. Okay. Go.
You have now analyzed all the summon crystals in the Cosmo Canyon region. Good work. I must confess I have reservations about making Bahamut Arisen any stronger. I cannot decide if this development is positive or terrifying. Though you have yet to obtain the requisite materia, as I recall, you'll first need to confront the Divine via the combat simulator. What did I get to? Oh. All right.
There you are.
Well, well. Y'all beat us to the punch for once.
Not that it mattered. We still can't reach the font. And there's a weird fiend.
Got any smart ideas?
Ask and you shall receive. I've prepared an additional AI chip. It should allow you to progress further. Just mind the monsters.
Why aren't they attacking the blob? The hell? Yeah, this isn't what we want to do. Yeah, I saw that. And he was pretty awful, so I don't think we have to be upset about anything at this point. Some people were. Some people were like, man, he's going to be a really valuable piece for us. For some reason, they thought that. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. Why are they not attacking the blob? What the hell? You should be attacking the fucking blob. Okay. I'm fucking confused. I don't understand how this one... Did I break the gambit? Fuck, man. I don't think I did anything to him. Fuck. Yeah, this is what I want. Okay, let's try this. I don't really care that much about these mini games. They're ignoring the fucking slime. I don't get it, man. Great. Great. I am so confused about why the robots don't fucking work. The fuck? By the way, what the fuck did Ty France do today? On that one play where he like wasn't covering first base, like what was that? What was that supposed to be? Seemed like a really bad read. Okay, this better fucking work. Why are the robot? I don't understand. I don't know why it's skipping. This is so weird, man. In his defense, the moment that ball left the bat, the game was over. So it's not like it made a difference. Uh, um, maybe I have to wait for him to get closer or something. I don't know. No, he won't target the goddamn... Oh. Okay. Let's take a look here. Canzone's numbers at the plate are actually not bad. It doesn't feel like they're good, but somehow his numbers are actually pretty decent, man. All right. This better work. Be right back, guys. Yeah. Okay, that's a ground-based one. So that's why that works, I guess. Okay. The tutorial was not very clear on that one, but we figured it out. All right, no problemo.
Think that did the trick?
Yep, this font's good to go.
Man, we really are dead weight, aren't we? Just slowing you down.
Blessings of the planet be upon you.
And what about you, my dear child? What truth have you to tell us this night?
Really, guys? Me?
You, our resident gourmand. Come on, let's hear it.
Well, I guess,
Can't hear you.
The truth is... the truth is, I just want to do more for you guys. I'm sick of feeling like dead weight around here.
For the love of God, not this again. Come on, out with it. Which one of us said that? Was it me? Biggs? Or was it...
No, nobody said anything, honest. But you never would. You guys are too nice for that.
You really think she's too nice?
I'm nice to those who deserve it.
See? What did I tell you? Uncle! Uncle! Seriously, we wouldn't be here without you.
Was always down on himself, even though he shouldn't have been.
Wedge worked harder than any of us. That's just who he was. Always trying to do better.
Yeah.
That guy. If only he'd stuck to looking after his cats and enjoying good food.
Let's go.
All right. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.